Good morning students, I am Ranjit sir, and after knowing about the fundamental operation, the simplification in fraction, here in this class we will learn how to solve the word problems related to fraction. So we all know that in word problems statements are given, and according to those statements we present fractions or we deal with the numbers. Suppose we have one statement as an example. Statement is given here: Rahul had paid 3 by 4 of the price of mobile. So that means here fraction is given 3 by 4 and it is statement that 3 by 4 part of the total price of a mobile is paid. So if we represent this 3 by 4 in a figure, here you see in this figure we can see this there are 4 equal components and the shaded portion actually represents 3 by 4. So the shaded portion gives the section, this gives the part what paid, what fraction is paid. So here some part is left. That means this part is yet to be paid. There is something left which is to be paid by Rahul. So how can you represent this part in the form of fraction? So here you can easily count 1, 2, 3, 4 components are there. So the denominator becomes 4 and one part is left. So 1 by 4 is left. So you can easily know by drawing the figure, but how we can calculate this one? By using the numbers. Suppose it is given that 3 by 4 part, 3 by 4 price is given, is paid. So to find out what is left, here we can see 3 by 4. So that means the 4 part, the whole part is actually represented as 4 by 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means this is the total price of the mobile, 4 by 4, and this is subtract 3 by 4. That means this part is paid. This part is paid. So what is left? So you all know how to subtract the fractions. So 4 minus 3, this will become 1 by 4. Sometimes this 4 by 4 is represented as 1 because all you know this is 1. 4 by 4 is 1. Suppose we have 1 minus 3 by 4. So then this 1 can be represented, and as you all know it has denominator 1, then we make them as like fractions. So this will become 1 by 4, 4 by 4 minus 3 by 4, and this will become 1 by 4. So this is the way we can calculate. Calculate the part that is left, and if some of the part is given in the form of fraction. Suppose we take one other example. In a school picnic, the fraction of number of students that those are attended the school picnic is 9 by 16. So 9 by 16 is attended, and there are some teachers 2 by 16, and some parents that is to be find out. That is the part of the fraction that represents the number of parents those who attended the school picnic is to be calculated. So here we again proceed with the figure process. See, 2 by 16 are teacher. So I have drawn here 16 equal component because denominator is 16 here. So 2 part of teacher, 2 by 16, this is the fraction of teacher. So teacher, T for teacher, T for teacher. So 2 sections filled, those represent the fraction of teacher. So students are 9 by 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 students are also filled. So how much left? See, this one parents, this one is parent, this one is parent, this one is parent. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of 16 that represent the fraction of number of parents who have attended the school picnic. So in this way we can calculate, but there are some complications also there. Here 2 by 16 is given, but it is not a simplest fraction. So here if we write it like this one become 1 by 8, or you know how to convert those in simplest fraction. So this one become 1 by 8. Now suppose it is given that the fraction of teacher is 1 by 8, then how can you calculate the which is unknown, that is the part of parents. So for this again we will do the same thing. here we can take the all part as 16 by 16, or you can say this one is actually 1 minus the part of student is 9 by 16, and the fraction represent the number of teacher is 1 by 18. So this whole, that means the complete, that is the total number, the fraction represent the total is always 1. So 1 minus fraction of student 9 by 16, and whatever comes it is to be subtracted fraction of teacher, that is 1 by 8. And finally we will get, suppose if you solve it, you will see here we have 1 as denominator, 16 as denominator, 8 is 16 is the LCM. Here it is 16 because 1 is multiplied with 16, so 1 is multiplied with 16. 16 it is as it is, so it will 9. And here 8, so it will 8 is here, so it will be 8 to the 16, so 1 to the 2. Now what we get? We will get 7 minus 2 by 16, it will be 5 by 16, that is our answer. So in this way, we will take the whole part in the form of fraction as 1 or 1 by 1 or whatever. You can also here in this place you can take 16 by 16, but it is better you will take 1. Here we have one example. Statement is given that total bill amount is rupees 180, and out of this 180 bill, Tia paid rupees 100 rupees and Simran paid the rest amount. So that means here, suppose we have to find out what amount Simran paid. So for this we know what to do, that we take the total bill, that is 180, and it is subtracted by 100 rupees. So this one become rupees 80. So 80 rupees is paid by Simran out of 180, where 100 rupees is paid by Tia out of 180. Now if we want to present those in the form of fraction, that means what fraction Tia paid. So we all know that total amount, the total bill amount is 180. Total bill amount is 180, and out of this 180, how much Tia paid? Rupees 100. So if we take 100, that is paid by Ria as numerator, and 180, that is the total bill, and divide those, that means we represent those in the form of fraction, then the simplest form gives the fraction, that what fraction Tia paid. So here 1 0 is cancelled, 10 by 80, and here if we divide with 2 we will get 5, if it is divided with 2 again we will get 9. So 5 by 9 is the fraction that Tia paid. So Tia actually paid 5 by 9 of the total bill. So if we try to calculate that Tia paid 5 by 9 of bill of 180, that is the total bill, that this one 5 by 9 into 180, and you can easily calculate. See, this 9 and this 180 is become 20. So 5 20s are rupees 100, which all we know that Tia paid rupees 100. If we want to calculate that what fraction Simran paid, then it is also easy, because earlier we have learned how to calculate. So see, so what fraction Simran paid is actually, here the total fraction is 1, that is the whole bill, total bill is represented by 1, that is 180 by 180. So this one minus here the fraction of Tia, fraction that Tia paid is 5 by 9. So if we subtract from 1 5 by 9, we will get, see here this one is 9, so 1 multiplies to 1 by 1, 1 multiplies to 9, we will get 9, so 1 is multiplied to 9 minus 5, so 4 by 9 is the fraction that paid by Simran. So that means Simran paid actually, Simran paid 4 by 9 of rupees 180. So here you can easily calculate 4 by 9 into 180 is equal to rupees 80. That is we have calculated earlier. 180, but Simran paid here, also Simran paid 180, and the fraction that represents what amount Simran paid is 4 by 9. See this example where the question, that is the statement is given: in a school picnic 16 teachers are present. If the fraction of teacher is 1 by 8, then find the total number of picnic attenders. So here in the solution we will write first the statement, that is the number of teacher, the fraction of teacher. Number of teacher is given 16, fraction of teacher is given 1 by 8. It is to be noticed here that the number of teacher as well as the fraction of teacher is given. Suppose if we consider this question in a different way, suppose this one is the statement: in a school picnic, the total, here the picnic of, there are 16 teachers are there. So here in this question, 16 members, total 16 members are present. If the fraction of teacher is 1 by 8, then what is the number of teachers? See here, we have the total number of picnic attenders here in the next question. Total number of picnic attenders as 16 and the fraction of teacher is given as 1 by 8. Then we can easily calculate according to the question. Number of teacher is, what is the fraction given? 1 by 8. 1 by 8 of 16, the total. 1 by 8 of the total number is actually the number of teacher. 1 by 8 of the total member. So here we can easily calculate this one. 1 by 8 into 16, and this 8 cancel with 16, we will get 2. So 2 is the number of teacher. Here 2 is the answer. But the previous question is a different type of question. Here the total number of members are not given. Here it is given that the number of teacher 16 as well as the fraction of teacher is given. So what we will do in such kind of condition, we will write the statements like the number of teacher, the fraction of teacher, and the total number of attendance is to be find out. Here we will do one thing, that number of teacher, that is what the number is given, is divided with what the fraction given for the same. Here for the same, that is teacher. For the teacher the number are given, and for the teacher the fraction is given. So the number is divided. Number is divided with the fraction. So all we know how to calculate this. The division sign is interchange by multiplication sign, and we will take the reciprocal. So 16 into 8 by 1 becomes 144 is the answer. 144 is the total number of attenders for the first question. So we can solve this question in a different way. Suppose we start the solution in the same way, that is the number of teacher is given. The statement should be written here. Number of teacher is equal to 16 and fraction of teacher is also given. It is given as 1 by 8. So we will consider here, let the total number of attenders is equal to x. Then we will find out according to question that 1 by 8 of x. 1 by 8 means the fraction of teacher. 1 by 8 of the total is equal to 60. Then we can calculate this one by solving this one, like 1 by 8 into x equal to 60. Then we can cross multiply them. That means we take x here, then this 8 is multiplied with 16. 16 into 8 is equal to 144 is our answer. So in this way we can calculate this one. Have the questions like that, where the statement is given: a man gave 2 by 5 of his salary to his wife. Whatever its salary, it gives 2 by 5 part to his wife and half of the remaining part. This is to be considered here. Half of the remaining part to his son and the rest 12,000 to his daughter. So what is his salary? So let's start the solution by writing whatever given in the question. The part of salary given to wife is 2 by 5 as all you know. Now the remaining part, if 2 by 5 part is given to his wife, then what is the remaining part as all you know. Here the total is considered as 1. So the 1 is 1 minus 2 by 5. 1 minus the part given to the wife gives the remaining part. 1 means 5 by 5, or as all you know. So this becomes 5 is taken as LCM, 5 minus 2, 3 by 5. This is the remaining part. 3 by 5 is the remaining part. But here it is written the half of the remaining part is to the son, given to the son. So that means part of salary given to the son is actually half of the remaining part. So half means 1 by 2, as all you know, or remaining part means 3 by 5. So half into 3 by 5. So this one becomes 3 by 10, as you can see the calculation is done here. So now here also mentioned that and the rest 12,000 to his daughter. This is the amount given, but here we have to find out what is the part of salary given to his daughter. So in order to find out, here we have written part of salary given to the daughter. See, here the remaining part is 3 by 5 and the son got 3 by 10 part. So this 3 by 5, that is the remaining part, is subtracted and 3 by 10. So 3 by 10 with the part that the son got is subtracted from the remaining part, and 3 by 5 minus 3 by 10 gives the part that is given to the daughter. See that you can see the calculation here. 5 and 10 LCM is 10. So this will become 6 minus 3, 6 is 3 by 10. So this is the part that the daughter got from the person. So the daughter actually got 3 by 10 of the salary. Now see, the amount of salary given to the daughter is given in the question, which is 12,000. So I have written here one amount of salary given to the daughter is 12,000. Now we all know that part of salary given to the daughter in fraction is 3 by 10. So we have the fraction, we have the amount. So here, as we all know, total salary can be calculated by dividing, see, those 12,000 divided by the part, that is the fraction. So after that, all we know how to calculate this. We just simply change the division sign into multiplication sign and take the reciprocal 10 by 3. So now we will get 40,000 as the salary. So this 40,000 is the salary of the man. So this is our answer for this question. Now we have some complex fractions and we have to solve those into their simplest form. Suppose first we have 3 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 3. So to solve these kind of question, first we will do whatever the term present at the bottom. Here 1 by 3 is at the bottom, so we will solve for 1 plus 1 by 3. So this one 3 plus 1 by, for this 1 plus 1 by 3, what we will write? We will take 3 as LCM, and this one is 3 plus 1. So this one becomes 3 plus 1 by 4 by 3. And as all you know, this by sign 1 by 3 by 4. So this by sign refers to division. So here we will do 3 plus 1 by 1 divided by. This is 1 divided by 4 by 3, and as all you know, this will become division, which will be done first. So here 1 into 3 by 4. Now it will become 3 plus, so this one is 3 by 4. So now you can easily calculate, this will become 4, which is taken as LCM, this one 12, this one plus 3. So 15 by 4 is our answer for the first complex fraction. Now see the second one. See the second question. Here we have 2 plus 1 by, and see this term, this is same to the question 1. See, this is completely same. 3 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 3. So this one same. So for this, if you solve from the last, we will follow the same order and we will get the answer 15 by 4 for this part only. And after that, we will solve like 2 plus 1 divided by 15 by 4, and as all you know, this one becomes 2 plus 1 into 4 by 15. So finally we will get 2 plus 4 by 15. Then whatever the answer, 15 is taken as LCM. This one is 30 plus 4. So this one becomes 34 by 15. So this is our answer for the second, 34 by 15. Now see the third one. Again you can see this part is given in the question 2. 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 3. So we simply take 3, divide, and for all those we do the same order, and we will find out that for this part it will be 34 by 15. Actually 1 by 34 by 15 it is. So this will be 1 by 34 by 15. So after that you know how to solve it. We will convert the division sign as multiplication sign as we have done here the earlier question. The same thing we will do here and we will get a particular answer. So this completes the chapter fraction. So now do all the maths from your textbook and revise the maths. Thank you class.